Hi guys, it's Miss Christine. I just wanted to say hello and I miss you guys. And I'm sitting here with Fuego. He's hanging out in our little reading area with me. And we just wanted to read you a book today. So we are gonna read you a book every day, me and Teacher Cindy and Mr. Wade, so that you can see us and we can have a little interaction with you because we miss you guys a lot. So today we're gonna read Stop That Pickle. It's a lunch favorite of ours. And so listen for your name because I am putting everyone's name in the book, just like we do at lunchtime. So here we go. Stop That Pickle. It was lunchtime when Ms. Madison walked into Mr. Lucas's deli. "I would like a pickle, please," she said. "Why, certainly," said Mr. Lucas, wiping his hands. He unscrewed the lid on the giant pickle jar and looked inside. There was only one pickle left floating in the brine. Mr. Lucas tried to spear the pickle with a long fork, but each time he did, Jax the pickle swam to the other side of the jar. Jax the pickle did not want to be eaten. Mr. Lucas was rather embarrassed by this turn of events, and he began to dig around the drawer for some tongs. As he was doing this, Jax the pickle climbed out of the jar on his little green legs, darted across the counter, and ran out the door. "Eek!" said Ms. Madison. No one had ever seen a pickle move quite so fast. "Stop that pickle!" shouted Mr. Lucas, giving chase. Down the street ran Jax the pickle. As Mr. Lucas quickly tired out and had to sit down on the curb. Reclining on a nearby plate was Reed, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, who heard the alarm and leapt up. Everyone knows that a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is not the fastest sandwich in the world, but it does have great endurance. Reed the sandwich chugged after the pickle. "Stop that pickle!" he shouted. As the pickle and the peanut butter and jelly sandwich passed a bake shop, Keenan, a braided pretzel, climbed down from the counter and stumbled onto the street. She ran a few steps behind the sandwich, scattering sesame seeds as she went. "Stop that pickle!" cried Keenan the pretzel. Enjoying the sun on a nearby tree were Ahana and Georgia, lovely green pippin apples, who heard the pretzels cry and shook themselves loose to join the chase. They rolled down every hill they could. A crowd of toasted preschool almonds, 12 of them, came skittering down the street. Where they came from is anybody's guess. "Stop that pickle!" they peeped at their little almond voices. A scurrying crowd of Jession raisins and Abe the cake donut came right behind. The last to join the parade was Max, a cool bottle of grape juice, and Nicholas, an elegant vanilla ice cream cone sprinkled with chocolate. They all just had one thing to say: "Stop that pickle!" But Jax the pickle was too fast for them all. He had a great time zigging and zagging and thumbing his green pickle nose at his pursuers. Sometimes he would stop and read a newspaper to give them a chance to catch up. They were the slowest food he'd ever seen. It says, "Pickle escapes." On and on went the chase. It seemed that it would never end when, oof, rounding the corner, the pickle collided with James, a young boy. Stunned, the pickle lay there. The collision had knocked the wind out of him. Quickly, all of his pursuers gathered around. "You caught the pickle," they all cried to the boy. "What should I do with him?" James asked. "Why, eat him, of course," they shouted. They were all a bit beside themselves. "He's just a silly pickle." Now, it just so happened that James had been playing hard all morning long and somehow had misplaced his lunchbox. He was terribly hungry. James looked at the pickle, who immediately began to cry big, briny tears. The boy had a better idea. He ate Reed the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Keenan the braided pretzel, Ahana and Georgia the lovely green pippin apples, the 17 toasted almonds, or 12 because we are only 12 of us, Justin the handful of raisins, Abe the cake donut, drank up Max the bottle of grape juice, finally polished off Nicholas the ice cream cone. The only thing left was Jax the pickle. The boy looked at Jax the pickle and shook his head. Who ever heard of eating a pickle after ice cream? Stop that pickle. The end. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed our first book. We'll keep reading this to you while we don't have preschool, and we can't wait to see everyone again really soon. If you have any suggestions on a book you'd like to hear, just have your parents message us and we will read it to you. We look forward to seeing everyone really soon, and we hope everyone's doing well. Miss you guys.